There are many different ways to use the word way. You use it when talking about a method. In that case, it's similar to the word how. Use way for direction, which way, what way, in which way. It's used as an intensifier, similar to very. It's used when indicating surprise, and it's often used when introducing a topic in discussion. By the way, let's look at examples for each of these. We often use way or the way when talking about a method or how somebody does something. I like her pronunciation. Or you could say, I like the way she speaks. That's correct. Or you could say, that is the right way, and stop it there. Or you can add on to the sentence and say, that is the right way to do it. This is the right way. It's the right method. It's the correct method for doing something. To talk about the opposite, you can say that's incorrect and change right to wrong. That's the wrong way to do it. This is the way I organize my teaching materials for my classes. This is the way I display student work. A lot of people are watching the World Cup, where football or soccer is being played every day. When talking about an individual soccer player or football player, you could say we admire his skills as an athlete, or we admire the way, and then after this, he plays the game. Or we admire the way he plays football. Or we admire the way he plays soccer. When talking about sensory impressions, this is the way your body receives information from the world. That would be your head and your body. Use the way with the pronoun it, but you could use the plural and say they. But for now, let's use it. I like the way it looks for something that has a visual appeal. If you see something you like, you can say, I like the way it looks. If you hear something that you like, you can say, I like the way it sounds. If you feel something that's good, I like the way it feels. If you eat something that tastes good, I like the way it tastes. And if you smell something that's nice, I like the way it smells. If you use the plural instead of it, you could use they, and in that case, just take the S off to make the plural form of the verb. I like the way they look. I like the way they sound. I like the way they feel. I like the way they taste. I like the way they smell. These are all fairly easy ways of talking about sensory impressions, that is, the way something acts upon your senses. I like the way the garden looks. The way the vine grows is interesting. When talking about something that's interesting, an object of interest, it's interesting, and then the way it, and then you can use a verb of some kind. It's interesting the way it grows. But you could also use sensory verbs here and say it's interesting the way it looks, the way it tastes, the way it feels, the way it smells, the way it sounds. When talking about directions or routes, you can say that's the right way or that's the wrong way. Here's a question. Do you know the way to get there? Or what is the fastest way? What is the fastest way to get there? Or what is the best way to get there? Do you know another way to get there? This would be an alternative route. Do you know another way to get there? This is the best way to go. Or you could replace this with fastest, or you could use easiest. That's the easiest way to go. That's the long way. When traveling, sometimes people like to take the long way because they don't want to get somewhere fast. We took the long way. If you are having a conversation with someone at work and you want to change the topic of the conversation, then you can say, by the way, how was your weekend? And that changes the subject. And by asking this question, that introduces a new topic for the conversation. By the way, how was your weekend? By the way, are you available this weekend? Or, by the way, do you want to see a movie this weekend? You can use way as an intensifier for adjectives. It's similar to words like really or very. That's way too big. He's way ahead of us. This could be in terms of speed or in skill. When a person is ahead of other people, he or she might be way ahead. This is way better. This is much better. Or you could use worse. This is way worse when talking about the quality of something. If the quality of something has increased, then it's way better. If the quality has decreased, then it's way worse. You're way off is an expression meaning that a person is wrong. You're way off. You can use this for numbers and statistics. When a person does not have the right number or has made an incorrect guess, you're way off. When you want to express a surprise, all you have to say is no way. This indicates that you are surprised by something. No way can mean I don't believe it. Or that's a surprise. Or I'm amazed. Whether you believe something or not, this expression can fit many different situations. two people are talking and one says she finished her work, you express your surprise and say, "No way." You're surprised that she's finished. There is no way she is finished already. This means that you think it's not possible that the person has completed some sort of project or work. There is no way she is finished already. Or you could just say, "No way." You can use way when talking about time or distance. It's way over there. It's in a distant location if it's way over there. We drove all the way. If you drive all the way, you might go a very long distance. When talking about time, I did that way back when I was young. That was a long time ago. Way back when I was young. Or that was way back. All you need to say is way back, and a person knows it's a long time ago. Or that was way back in, and then you can say the time of your life. That was way back in college, or that was way back in high school. I hope this video helped you learn new ways to use the word way. If it did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.